Chapter 3 Understanding Quadrilaterals. What do you mean by quadrilaterals? Before thinking about quadrilaterals, we have to begin with polygons. Polygons. What do you mean by polygons? Polygons are a simple closed curve made up of line segments. Polygons are a simple closed curve made up of line segments. You know what is line segment? See, this is a line segment with endpoints A and B. So polygons are simple closed curve made up of line segments. I will show some examples. See, what is this? This is a rectangle. Rectangle is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. So rectangle is a polygon. And see, this is a triangle. Triangle is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. So triangle is also a polygon. And I will show one more picture. See this? This is also a polygon. And square is a polygon. See here. This is not a closed curve. No, this is not a closed curve and it is not a simple closed curve. So this is not a polygon. And what about this? This is also not a simple closed curve. So these are some examples of polygons. And these are not polygons. We can classify polygons according to the number of sides. Okay? If the number of sides or vertices is 3, we call it as triangle. Isn't it? Triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. Triangle is a polygon. And if the number of sides or vertices is 4, we call it as quadrilateral. That is, we are going to discussing in this chapter. Quadrilateral means it has 4 sides and 4 corners. Then, if the number of sides is 5, we call it as pentagon. Okay, and if the number of sides is 6, it is hexagon. Then, if the number of sides are 7, we call it as heptagon. If the number of sides are 8, we call octagon. It is octagon. If the number of sides are 9, it is nonagon. And if the number of sides are 10, it is decagon. Okay, and so on. And if the number of sides we can represent as n, it is called as enagon. Okay, you can refer from page number 38 in your textbook. You can see the pictures also. Okay children, do you remember the angle sum property of triangle? What is angle sum property of triangle? What is the sum of all angles in a triangle? You know that? The sum of all angles in a triangle is 180 degree, isn't it? And what about in quadrilaterals? The sum of all angles is 360 degree. This is you already learned in earlier classes. And for the other polygons, we can use a formula, a general formula for finding the sum of all angles. That is n minus 2 into 180 degree. This is the formula for finding sum of all angles in a polygon. Okay. Let's first look the triangle. N means the number of sides. Okay, n means the number of sides. In triangle, the number of sides is 3. So, 3 minus 2 into 180. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 into 180 is 180 degree. Okay. And in quadrilateral, the number of sides is 4. So, 4 minus 2 into 180. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 into 180 is 360 degree. So, we can use this formula for finding the angles, sum of angles for these all polygons. See, in pentagon, there are 5 sides. So, 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. We will get sum of all angles. In hexagon, it is 6 minus 2 into 180 degree. In heptagon, it is 7 minus 2 into 180 degree. Like that, we can find the sum of all angles. So, the angle sum property is n minus 2 into 180 degree. N is the number of sides. So, what type of figures we will get? We can find the angle, sum of all angles using this formula, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Now, polygons are mainly classified into 4 parts. First one is convex polygon, concave polygon, regular polygon and irregular polygon. Convex polygon, concave polygon, regular polygon and irregular polygon. Convex polygon means if all interior angles is less than 180 degree, we can call it as convex polygon. Okay, if all interior angles are less than 180 degree, it is a convex polygon. In concave polygon, one angle will be greater than 180 degree. Okay, if one angle in a polygon is greater than 180 degree, we call it as concave polygon. Regular means all sides and all angles are equal. Okay, in a regular polygon, all sides and all angles are equal. Irregular means if it is not regular, it is called it as irregular. That means all sides and angles are not equal. Okay. Convex means all interior angles are less than 180 degree. It is a convex polygon. If one angle greater than 180 degree, it is a concave polygon. If all sides and angles are equal, it is a regular polygon. If all sides and angles are not equal, it is a irregular polygon. Let's look some figures. Convex. See, these are some examples for convex polygon. You see that in these polygons, all interior angles will be less than 180 degree. This is another example. And concave means if one angle is greater than 180 degree. We know that cave means, what is cave? Cave means Guha. Alle, Guha is cave in the artham. Guha pole, cave pole feel in a figures like this one. You can see this is like a cave, so this is a concave polygon, and this one also, this is a concave polygon. These are some examples for concave and convex. You see that here this looks like a cave here and here also. So these are the examples for concave polygons, and these are the examples for convex polygon. And these are some regular polygons. Regular means all sides and angles are equal. So an equilateral triangle and a square is an example for a regular polygon, and these are irregular polygon. You see that all the sides and angles are not equal, so these are irregular polygons.